off to MLK Day, and Rick asked me if I could speak a little bit. So I had to do some research because I was 4 when he was murdered. So a lot of it, that's not an excuse, because there's a lot of famous people through history that we know a lot about that you weren't necessarily alive during that time. But when I watch a number of documentaries and I'm reading books and reading the passion that he had, the conclusion I came is that he's really a light in our history, a light to bring us forward, to help us, guide us on our way. So today we're nurturing that spark to not, as his favorite saying, not be silent friends, but active friends, visible ones. And thinking about light like an Olympic flame that makes its way to that big dish, right? That we each have our role to play. He lit the flame, and it's our job to carry that flame forward. I am forever fascinated by people like Martin Luther King who have this incredible passion and this commitment to a task that is so much bigger than themselves, and that they continue to throw themselves against this challenge despite yawning injustice and all the tireless work that went into the nonviolence work that he did. His consistent insistence that the only approach to peace is through nonviolent resistance. And he did that in the face of much violence being done to him and those that he rallied. And that's something to really treasure. And one of the most famous things he said was, the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. And one day I started saying, well, who says that's true just because MLK did? Because it makes sense, right? But I think that it's a moral imperative to us, because the arc doesn't just happen. It only bends towards justice if we all add our weight to the bend. So, social justice is not magic. It's looking in the face of our now and dedicating ourselves to justice. MLK said, true peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice, and that's what we stand for here on this corner every week. His commitment to the principles of nonviolence to shape justice was an accomplishment that we can continue to marvel at even this many years later. Someone at church this morning spoke of him, and he would have been 96 in several days. So his wisdom certainly has outlived him, because he was 39 when he died. But to 96 years later to still have that strong message indubitably in history it's an accomplishment I can't even imagine, you know? He said, the ultimate measure of a person is not where they stand in moments of convenience and comfort, but where they stand at times of challenge and controversy. And I think that describes best what we do here at Justice Southbury for 295